Higgsfield Cinema Studio is hands down one of the most powerful tools for creating cinematic AI films these days, but most people don't know 5 awesome tricks that can get you much better results. I've been using Cinema Studio for months, and today I'm going to show you 5 simple techniques that you can use to make your AI videos better than everyone else's. The first thing you need to do to get started with Cinema Studio is to join Higgsfield, and we've got a link for that down in the description. Once you're set up on the site, go up over here to the top menu bar and click Cinema Studio. This opens up the main user interface that we're going to be interacting with. Cinema Studio is divided into 2 parts, image creation and video creation. Images are arguably the most important part because that's where everything begins. My first 3 tips live here. Tip number 1 gets right to the heart of one of Cinema Studio's core features, the camera setups. Higgsfield has a number of different camera equipment choices available, from camera bodies to lenses and lens settings. Each one of these choices is going to apply a different visual effect to your image, but they're not all compatible with each other. For example, if you want a clinical, sharp sci-fi look, the modular 8K digital or full-frame cinema digital camera bodies would be good choices. But if you pair either of these with a lens like the swirl bokeh portrait lens, that sharp look gets canceled out by the lens choice, which is designed to make everything look a little warped and soft. Or you'll get a generation that simply doesn't apply the lens effect and favors the sharpness of the body, like this one. A better lens to pair with these bodies would be the classic anamorphic lens, which gives those sci-fi light streaks and builds on the strengths of the high-def camera bodies rather than competes with them. If you're not sure what camera bodies go well with different lenses, Higgsfield has a selection of recommended combinations built in. I also have a special technique for getting super cinematic film-like images like this, and I'll show you how to do that as a bonus tip after tip 3. Tip number 2 revolves around resolution. Contrary to popular belief, 4K is not always the best, especially with AI video creation. It does have its uses, and I'll explain what those are, but first, here's when you shouldn't use it. 4K image generations cost twice as many credits as 2K images in Cinema Studio, plus they take longer to create. This makes 4K a really bad choice when you're experimenting with your prompts or with your camera settings. I always set my image generator to 2K resolution while I test out a bunch of different looks, and once I've narrowed it down to my favorite one, I then copy that same prompt and regenerate it in 4K. Now you might ask, why would you regenerate it in 4K if AI video is only capable of putting out 1080p footage from the image anyway? And you have a point. If you get a 2K image and you really like it, you won't lose any real resolution by animating this image as opposed to a 4K one. However, in all of my experimentation, I've noticed something. 4K images typically render lighting and depth of field better than 2K ones. Take a look at these 2 space shots. The only difference is that one of them was generated in a 4K resolution and one was generated in 2K. The 4K has a much blurrier background and the lighting looks a lot better. So 4K isn't useless, you just need to know when to use it so you don't waste a bunch of credits and time. Cinematic scenes don't just use one shot though. They're built out of a sequence of different shots that all come together to tell one story. Sometimes coming up with additional shots to fit your footage can be insanely frustrating. Character consistency in particular tends to really like to fall apart when you're generating different images of what's supposed to be the same scene. Higgsfield, however, has a super powerful tool to help with this called multi-shot. Starting with this single image of a karate master, I'm gonna hit multi-shot, and now we can just choose from a ton of new angles, including close-ups and reverse shots. By animating these and editing them together, we can create an entire consistent sequence. I think these shots look pretty good, but they could definitely be more cinematic. Check this one out. This sequence is the result of my bonus tip, which is to get the best and most filmic images to start your videos, you need to use Higgsfield's new Sol 2.0 Cinema Image Gen model. I made this the bonus tip because this image gen model is still in beta and it doesn't exist inside the Cinema Studio yet. But lately I've been going to the main image generator and using Sol 2.0 as my primary filmic image generation model, and the results can be really awesome. They can also be a big miss though. It really wasn't able to give me a good image of an astronaut. Nevertheless, if you want something grounded and filmy, Sol 2.0 Cinema is the way to go. Now when it comes to video, Cinema Studio has a bunch of cool features, but one of the ones that many people overlook is the ability to introduce consistent characters without including them in the video's start frame. This adds a whole level of production value and character consistency that used to be impossible with AI video. Here's how to do it. First, go to the image side of Cinema Studio. Then click this little @ tag down here near the bottom. This will bring up their elements menu. Next, click create new and upload at least 2 images of the character that you want to create. Once that character has been created, navigate back over to the video page. I took this side angle start frame and said the camera pans to the left to reveal, and this is the important part, type @ and then select whatever character you want it to reveal. Finish out the rest of your prompt tagging the character whenever you want to give dialogue or action instructions, and then just hit generate. Here's the final result.
I'm ready, Sensei.
The only real problem that I have with this generation now is the voice, and that's where tip number 5 comes in. Higgsfield just released a huge update to Cinema Studio that allows you to change the voices of your characters within the AI generation. This means not only do you get video consistency with the characters, you also now get audio consistency. In Higgsfield's audio page, you can use your computer microphone to record your own voice or upload a recording of yourself or someone else, and then create a new custom voice model. Now back on the video page of Cinema Studio, I can just hover over this video and click change voice down here. Now I'll select my voice, and in just a second, we've got a new generation. Take a listen to this one compared to the original version.
I'm ready, Sensei.
I'm ready, Sensei. That is way better, but you can go even further with it.
Why are you here? Can you not see that I am finally at peace?
I can translate this video into different languages. Just hit the arrow next to change voice, then click translate. Let's say we want the sensei to speak Japanese. Click translate, and not only will the audio be translated, but the lips will actually be synced to the new language. It's wild.
なぜここにいるのですか? 私はやっと平和になったのが見えませんか?
So there you have it, 5 super simple tips to get the most out of Higgsfield Cinema Studio. This is one of the best tools available to put control back into your own hands as an AI filmmaker, and hopefully now you know how to make your videos look even better. If you want to learn more about creating AI films, check out this video up over here. I think you'll find that really interesting. And if this one was helpful, do me a favor and hit the like button as well.